Republican candidate Carly Fiorina will be on stage with the top candidates at the presidential debate at the Reagan Library in California Wednesday. Fiorina didn't make the cut for the leading candidates at the first debate, but her impressive performance led to a surge in the polls. David Brody talked to her about her campaign, defunding Planned Parenthood, abortion, and much more.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nowadays, Carly Fiorina draws standing room only crowds while playing to conservative causes and proclaiming female power.
How many of you would like to see me debate Hillary Clinton?
While winning the GOP nomination remains a tall order, she is on the rise following a strong performance in the first GOP debate.
Did you know you're trending out there? You're trending, whatever that means. I know what it means.
Fiorina calls the Ohio debate a good first step.
This was an opportunity for me to introduce myself, for people to get to know who I am, how I think, and what I might do. And so from that point of view, I was really pleased.
Voters seem pleased as well. Her numbers include a 20-point jump in likability. She's moved from 1% to 9% in many state polls. But despite the increased recognition and momentum, Fiorina knows work must be done.
What do you think you need to convince voters of specifically?
Well, I think, honestly, we now have momentum to capitalize on. But I think the mission remains the same. I need to convince voters that I can win this job because people know it's really important to win in 2016. And I need to convince voters as well that I can do the job. And I think more and more voters are concluding, yeah, she could win this job and she could do this job.
One positive is how she stood out in the conversation over recent Planned Parenthood videos. Fiorina wants to stop taxpayer money from going to the abortion provider, and she's willing to shut down the federal government to make that happen.
Honestly, if it came to that, I would. I hope it doesn't come to that. If we are not prepared to stand up and fight over this, what are we prepared to stand up and fight over?
Fiorina is certainly a fighter. She's a breast cancer survivor, former CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and now wants to take on Democrats in the abortion debate.
Hillary Clinton and other Democrats talk about, well, it's about reproductive choice. It's about, it's a woman and her decision.
Oh, please. You know, it's such a tired old song. The majority of Americans now agree that abortion for any reason at all after 5 months is wrong. Honestly, that Democrats believe that it's okay for a 13-year-old girl to have an abortion without a parent's permission, but she can't go to a tanning salon, she can't go get a tattoo. This is the kind of hypocrisy that we have to expose.
Tough talk from a woman who counts the former Prime Minister of Britain, the Iron Lady, as someone she admires greatly.
The hero that I have thought a lot about in this campaign is Margaret Thatcher, because it was Margaret Thatcher who said, I am not content to manage the decline of a great nation. I'm prepared to lead the resurgence of a great nation. And I think that's what 2016 is about, the leadership for the resurgence of this great nation.
Right now, Fiorina needs to keep surging in the polls to get ahead in a crowded GOP field. David Brody, CBN News.